Hi, I'm Stephanie Straw with BoardGameGeek, and we are here with Roberto Corbelli.
Hello.
And hi. We're going to be talking about this as an expansion to Dark Tales Cinderella.
Yes.
So tell us about this game real quick.
Sure. It's the Cinderella is the third expansion in the line after Snow White and Little Red Riding Hood. Mm-hmm. So we took the game one step further, maybe adding a couple of icons now on the cards. Mm-hmm. Of course, you got all the famous characters from the fairy tale, so the Cinderella, the prince, of course, stepsister, the stepmother, Midnight, the palace.
What type of game is Dark Tales?
Oh, Dark Tales is a tactical game where you basically use the cliche from fairy tales to build a combination of cards in order to score the most points.
Okay.
There are some special cards that allow you, tell you what to do during the game with some special tokens, and there are a few of them, so that each game feels a little bit different.
Yeah.
So, okay. And with, the base game comes with the cliche, so you got the castle, the king, the witch, and each expansion set gives you the characters from that specific fairy tale, with maybe special rules to play, very thematic to the tale.
Yeah.
So as we're gonna see here. Aside from the ability of the cards, I'm going to talk about slightly a little bit about this icon here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a couple of new icons here. So one is the tiles. Before resolving the card, before resolving the ability, if the card shows this kind of icon, then depending on the number that it's in, you can do one of those two things. You can either draw the top tile from the pile, or you can flip one to the other side.
Okay.
So you can flip one from the brown to the gray side, or vice versa, from the gray side to the brown side. And the other icon is this musical notes. It has a number in it.
Yep.
And that's going to be useful when a ball at the palace starts. I'm going to talk that in a second. So there's a special card here.
Yep.
Whenever a card, it's a ball at the palace card. Whenever a card instructs you to remove a card from the game, you don't actually remove it. You place it here, face down.
Yeah.
So when a second cards come, it will be placed here. And finally, when a third card is removed from the game, you remove all of them really from the game, and you trigger a ball at the palace.
We're having a party.
Right. During the ball at the palace, you do these three things. First of all, you score all the tiles you have in front of you. Usually on the brown side, you don't have many points.
Right, but the other side.
But the other side do.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah. Second thing you do is you flip over all the shoes you have.
Okay.
Well, during the ball at the palace, the shoe is lost. So yeah,
so you won't get those points.
Well, you get the point.
Oh, you will.
But then you flip it to the other side.
Okay.
And then what you do is you make dancing couples. With the cards you have in front of you and with the card in the middle of the table, you form dancing couple, male and female. So you can have, the prince dancing with Cinderella, that would be appropriate. Or you can use the cards from the base game, because you shuffle this into the base game.
Yeah.
So you could have Cinderella dance with the old sage, maybe.
Yeah.
And then you score points, depending on if it's a card with no musical notes, you get 1 point if he dances.
Okay.
However, if it shows the symbol and if he dances, then you get this number of points. So the prince would be worth 3.
So you want to dance with the prince.
Right. And so all the players, you need to make couple using at least one of the cards that you have in front of you. You can use only one card, each card, to make only one couple, of course.
Yeah.
And the cards in the middle of the table are available to all players. However, after everybody has danced, the cards that have been used in the middle of the table by at least one player gets discarded. Okay. So they dance and then they go away. And at the end of the game, there's going to be one final ball at the palace, no matter how many cards are here. And then you will score points depending on how you are ranked, counting the pumpkins, counting the number of shoes, counting the mice, and counting the birds.
Right.
So that you will have additional points. Yeah, exactly. That card that teaches you a condition at the game end.
Yeah.
And that's about it. So it's it's highly thematic. It's a couple of icons more added to the cards, but after all, it's the third expansion, so we expect players to catch up with it. But the game is still very simple to play. So
awesome. Can people get this right now?
yes, actually, you mean here on the fair, on the program?
Yeah, sure. Can they?
Well, we have a lot. Well, we sold out of Dark Tales, and we sold out of the other two expansion. This one we have the last copies remaining.
Yeah.
It's on the sea right now. I guess it's coming to the US in August. So I guess in September in the stores.
Okay, awesome. And that is Dark Tales, the Cinderella expansion, third expansion.
Thank you.
Thank you, Roberto.